So this morning when I went out for breakfast and took you along with me, which was my last video last Sunday, it was very cold. Oh, a couple of kayakers. That's the channel that goes between 4th Lake and 5th Lake. As a refresher, if you didn't see the last video, we're an inlet in the Adirondacks in New York. This is going to be a great fall foliage, twisty, awesome ride. When I went out for breakfast this morning, again, which was a week ago in terms of the YouTube ecosystem, it was very cold. It was like 50 degrees. I was all bundled up. I had my hand and seat warmers on. And now the Spyder thermometer says 84. I'm guessing it's not even 80. It's probably the high 70s. But it's a beautiful day. The foliage is, I don't want to say popping. It's really popped, but there's still plenty of it on there. And we've got a great ride ahead of us. We're heading to Big Moose, which is, I don't know its official designation, if it's a town or a hamlet, a village, whatever. Now, ironically, we didn't get to Big Moose on this route, but I've been to Big Moose before, and I took you along with me. If you saw my video back in, I believe it was February of this year, meaning 2025, when I rented a snowmobile in Old Forge to contrast and compare the wide chassis of the Spyder to the snowmobile with the 2 skis out front, the rear drive track. And I had lunch, a wonderful chilly lunch at the Big Moose station, which is a train station, an old historic train station. There's a rail line that goes by there, but I don't think it might be like for a Scenic fall foliage train ride, but I don't think it's an active rail line. But that old antique train station is converted to a restaurant, and I had lunch there back in February. It was awesome because there were snowmobiles parked all over the place. You couldn't tell there were train tracks there. I knew it, but look at those colors. But we're going to see those train tracks now from a different perspective. We're going to see them, not envision them beneath lots of snow, but we're going to see them up close. I spotted the route that we're going to take on the map, and I thought, you know what, that is going to be an awesome twisty road. And it just so happens it's to Big Moose. Oh, cool. Which is where we were a few short months ago. It seems like a lifetime ago. And then after Big Moose, we're going to head further north to Stillwater. There's a lot of history in Stillwater. I don't know all of it. I've got a friend who told me he's been snowmobiling up there. Awesome maples, huh? Just fantastic. That there was an old rail line that was abandoned, and there's like an island with private residents on the island, and the railroad was the only way for them to get in and out of there somehow. And so now there's like a ferry, a barge that they have to take. Big Moose. Oh, I like this road already. And then tomorrow morning, and again, for you that means a couple of videos from now, which is probably a couple of weeks from now, but for me tomorrow morning, I'm heading home to Niagara Falls. And the forecast is for rain, possible thunderstorms. The first half of my ride should be dry, and maybe even sunny in the morning. But when I get to the Syracuse area, and around the halfway point home, it's almost a certainty I'll hit rain. I've got my rain gear, I'm prepared for it. Oh yeah, this road is just, you know, when you look on a map and you look at the terrain, the topography, you can kind of envision what it looks like, but until you actually ride it, you don't know. I've been disappointed in the past. Oh yeah, and hills too. This is so awesome. And of course, you know how I love to see signs like this that indicate a curvy, whoa, this is really curvy. Oh yeah. So we are in the heart of snowmobile country, and I don't know it well enough to know, you know, where exactly the snowmobile trails are in proximity to this road, but I know we're close. I've got my Insta360 camera on. Well, it's mounted, it's not on. Now it's on. I don't use the Insta360 on every ride, on every video. It adds a level of complexity that it helps when I put up the selfie stick, right? It adds a level of complexity to the editing process that's kind of a pain, and that's simply because of my ignorance on how to use it properly in terms of the editing of it. So I kind of back end into it in terms of inserting these clips on my videos, and so it's not the easiest thing in the world for me to do. If I was more tech savvy, I'd use the camera much more often. But I get my money out of it. And I said before I even bought that, when I was like contemplating buying the 360 camera, I made it clear I wasn't going to use it like for the majority or even a lot of my videography. It would only be for certain conditions, and I would use it sparingly. And I think I've gotten enough comments to know you agree with me that I hope at least that I've used it sparingly. You can see, while there are plenty of yellows and oranges and reds with the maples, like a lot of these trees had leaves on them probably a week ago. But I wasn't able to get up here a week ago. I'm shooting this on a Monday, and that town of Inlet, I've got it to myself. I was walking around earlier. They've got some cool little shops with like Adirondack gear and furniture and knickknacks and whatnot, and there's hardly anybody here, which is when I travel, that's the way I like it. I don't want to go to a place that's going to be jam-packed on a Saturday or a Sunday. I'd rather be there on a Monday or Sunday night when people are leaving. Oh yeah, this road is certainly not disappointing, and you can tell. Look at the GPS, the Garmin. You can tell that this thing is this road is awesome without even riding it. Again, I've been disappointed before, but this is not one of those times. Now, I will tell you, this morning's ride, which would be last Sunday's video when I went to breakfast, I didn't have an ND filter on my camera, which meant that when I hit the bright spots on the road, the sun was just coming up, that it washed out the video. Well, now I've got the strongest ND filter because it is a bright sunny day, but now I'm questioning that move. I should have put a lighter ND filter on, because my guess is right now it's probably perfect, but when we're in those dark hollows and canyons of this road and it's, you know, shaded, my guess is the video's just too dark. But that's what I guess professional photographers, that's what they deal with on a regular basis. And because I'm not a professional photographer, this is like, you're getting the amateur hour, I guess, when you watch my videos. Just bear that in mind. Another awesome sign indicating an awesome road ahead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, awesome. In the last couple of videos, I speculated on, you know, the future of the channel. And one of the things I've been like just kicking around, and I'm just way premature on this, but I'm going to just throw this out there. I don't have to abandon the channel. I can just, first of all, I can just stop posting videos and just leave the channel as is, and people can still watch my videos. And so if someone in 5 years from now, Google's Can-Am Spyder, one of my videos might pop up and help them with their decision process. But another thing I can do is change the nature of the channel. You know, I go on these adventures, and I'm going to continue to do that if I don't have a Spyder and don't have a channel. And again, I'm way premature, I know that. But I could change the nature of the channel to Big Moose Fire Company. Alright, so we're close to Big Moose. What the heck is that? Okay, I've got to turn around here. This probably isn't the safest place to turn around. But, do you see that? We'll let this guy pass. Along the wire. Those are sneakers. I mean, I've seen one-offs, but I've never seen a whole gaggle. That's got to be there. The town obviously has to, like, approve of that. There's got to be a story behind that. If anybody knows anything about Big Moose in the Adirondacks, what is the deal with these sneakers? I'm surprised the wire holds them up. Although I'll bet that wire's there just for that very purpose. There's a story there. If you know what the story is, please fill in the blanks in the comments. But that's not safe. But anyway, I could basically continue having a YouTube channel about adventures, travel, only not on Spyder. I'm not saying I'm going to do that, but I will tell you that it's something that's popping into my head every time I take this helmet off. Alright. We are really close. Oh, this must be a sharp corner. If you're familiar with the Adirondacks and you have any comments on that array of sneakers that we saw, please comment, or anything else. If you like this video, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel. I mean, here I am telling you I'm not sure the channel is going to continue, but I'm still going to ask you, if you like the video, at the end of the video, please hit that like button. And if you don't subscribe yet, please don't take anything I've said to indicate that I'm going to get out of the YouTube business, because I'm way premature in that decision. So if you're not a subscriber to the channel yet, if you would subscribe, I sure would appreciate it. Okay, so I think we're on what's called the Big Moose Road, and I believe that we are close. Yeah, we are. We're really close to Big Moose. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looks like a cool place. Still lots of color, no doubt about it. I have no regrets about coming here and about shooting these videos, because these trees are still fall foliage laden. Perfect. Yeah, so we're the station's right up, like it's right at this bend in the road here. Because in this old forge area where we are, you can ride your snowmobiles on a lot of roads. I don't think all of them, but a lot of them. And they have like snow on certain parts of certain roadways for that very purpose. So that railroad track should tell us we're close to the station, and oh my gosh, I can see it. This is the train station that is now a restaurant, and I had lunch here in February. My snowmobile was parked right up on like the tracks. Like right here, this was all snow. You couldn't see those tracks. You knew they were there, but you couldn't see them. Looks like they're closed now. It's a Monday, so it might be a kind of a seasonal thing, I don't know. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this ride. The next video is going to be our ride from here to Stillwater. I hope it's as good. Based on the curves I see here, I think it will be. And until that video, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.